Hey there, fanboys and fangirls. This is Mike, aka Lord Skywalker.
And I'm Phil, aka Ryden. And today we're going to switch it up.
So, as we all know, Nintendo has announced the Nintendo Switch, the successor to the Wii, the Wii U, and hopefully a lot better than either of those systems.
We'll see.
Alright, so first of all, you got a couple options for colors, and by a couple I literally mean two. You have what they're calling gray, which I guess charcoal gray, maybe. More of a black.
Yeah, it's a standard look that everybody's seen before from their announcement of it.
Otherwise, you get everything black except for either side of the Joy-Con. You get a red and a blue.
Neon red,
Neon red and blue, I'm sorry. As you've already seen, I'm assuming, it does have a modular design. You can take it apart, which is, you're seeing that a lot more in technology nowadays.
Yeah, we'll see how well it does or whether it just turns out to be another gimmick that Nintendo decides to throw at us.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
It does support full 1080p when docked.
And that unfortunately drops down to 720p when you decide to take it mobile, but that's still better than nothing.
As far as battery life goes, you're looking at a really wide range of anywhere to 2 to 6 hours, and that just depends on the specs of the game you're playing.
Which doesn't come as a big surprise. The more intensive the game, the bigger drain it's going to have on your battery. So even 2 hours on one of the better looking games, that's really not that bad.
You're also looking at some limitations to the games. For example, Skyrim, when it releases, it'll come out in its original form.
Yeah, it's not going to be the remastered special edition that released here back in November. It's going to be the version from 5 years ago. That being said, it's still nice to see Skyrim on a portable device.
Yes, it is. It's nice to see Nintendo branching out a little, too, not just sticking with Nintendo titles for their system.
Very true.
So, all of that wrapped into one cost of $299.99, which isn't bad when you compare it to some of the other systems.
I do wish it would have been closer to the $249 point from the rumors, but you know what? Nintendo's always set a good price point for their consoles.
The only drawback I see to that is you can get 4K in the PlayStation or the Xbox for the same price.
The Xbox One S is also $299, the PS4 Pro $299, so they are going to have some competition from that price point. The real drawback for their pricing is their peripherals. If you want to get the extra Joy-Con controllers, either the gray or the red and blue, that's going to run you $79.99 here in the U.S. Pricing adjusts for other countries. If you want to buy the pieces separately, it's $49.99 a piece.
So that's $49.99 for just a red piece or just a blue piece.
Right. Then there's also an additional cost if you want to get the charging grip. Which basically is what they connect to create the normal standard controller that looks like a PlayStation or Xbox controller.
The little sliver in the middle.
Right. The one that comes with the actual Switch isn't capable of charging the grips. But if you want to purchase for $29.99, you'll get the one that can charge so you can keep playing longer. And apart from that, you can also buy extra docks for your Nintendo Switch. So if you want to have a dock set up in your living room, then another one in your bedroom, you can take and move those from room to room for a low cost of $89.99.
Well, that will come with an HDMI cord and an AC adapter for it, too.
It better.
So, as far as games, we've got a few games at launch so far, one of those being questionable. The questionable one is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Assuming there's not another setback, then yes, it'll be available March 3rd at launch.
At this point in time, the game's probably gone gold or close enough to it that we should finally see it after, I don't even know how long it's been.
A long time.
Other games that will be coming out at launch are 1-2 Switch, Skylanders Imaginators, NBA 2K18, Super Bomberman R, and Just Dance 2017. It's not exactly the star-studded lineup that people would want.
No.
But we do at least get Legend of Zelda, which that's worth something.
Which, a couple months after that, we will get Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Which should be coming out April 28th in the States.
Which I'm not actually that excited about.
I'm not either. It's just a rehash of what we've seen on the Wii U,
You
just with a few extra maps and some extra characters.
No, you don't even get extra maps. It's
Oh,
just extra
Splatoon.
characters as far. Oh well.
There is a Splatoon map that they've shown off.
One extra map and 4 characters?
Yeah, so whether or not it's worth it, that remains to be seen. But with the aspect of the console being more portable and allowing for more players, it's probably going to be worth picking up just for that alone.
Now, I'll throw this picture in over our screen so everybody can see it. I did see one funny picture I want to mention about how it showed someone playing Mario Kart, and they all had their Switch and they all had it separated and in front of them. So they each had a screen in front of them, but it still split it.
Yeah.
Into 4. So you had that small screen that split it into 4.
From what I've read, it's not going to be so much doing 4-player split screen like that, but you are allowed to have up to 2 people per Switch on the same screen. So, reasonably speaking, you should be able to pair up to 8 of them at one time, allowing for up to 16-player local multiplayer. So that could give an advantage to some games. I doubt Mario Kart will support that many players.
Nintendo, if you're watching and you're not mad at us, Mario Party with up to 16 people.
Other games that you can expect to come out this year, you have Super Mario Odyssey is the big one that everybody's anticipating. We should see that sometime in the holiday season this year. Skyrim is also another one that will be joining around the fall time. You'll also see a few new interesting looking games like ARMS, which is sort of a boxing game with a Mr. Fantastic aspect to it. You'll also see things like Dragon Quest and Ultra Street Fighter 2 getting yet another version. Splatoon 2,
Fire
Rime,
Emblem.
and yes, more Sonic games will be coming. So the system will have its own set of lineups, but whether or not it turns out to be any good just remains to be seen.
Well, that's all we got for you guys today. If you want to hear our actual personal thoughts on all of this, you can check it out in podcast form, which will be released same day as this video. If you guys like the video, be sure to hit that like button.
And subscribe.
Peace.